and 2, who's only 3 or 4, who's only 5 and 6, and it could be either way. They could switch around. I mean, I've just got some facts and figures here about the final here, about the little bit that Michael and Ricardo are having at this moment in time. At the moment this year, they've won 2 each. Ricardo's won the Worlds and the International.
Yes.
Michael has gone British last year and the United Kingdom.
Yes.
And so obviously Michael has the most recent one with the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Michael has won all 5 here over Ricardo. But, so Ricardo's won 3 world titles and Michael's only won 2.
But I was going to say, for the last 12 months, since they won the all 5 dances here last year, like 2012, there's been a lot of changes in the result. Not only between first and second, also third, 4, 5 and 6 has also changed around. So we have to see tonight what it's going to be.
Indeed. Yes, stay on the floor. So
we envy the judges on an event like this, because they must be very hard for them, because you cannot take any preference on favorites, and then if you like them as people and you know them and you maybe are involved with them in one way or the other. And
that's right.
See
the way they're all walking around pantherish, they're actually waiting for the next dance to start, aren't they?
It's the anticipation for the curtains to go up, isn't it?
Never standing still at all, always moving. Keep that body working all the time.
Second dance, the samba.
Keep the psychology moving as well. And of course, this young guy here, Maurizio and Andrea, they've been leapfrogging all of the couples. And at this stage now, do you think they could possibly take Sergei?
Well, as we're going from previous result, it's difficult to take, because sometimes it's not only your performance on the day that is in consideration and how people judge it. But since January, they've had a really good run up to Blackpool, and we noticed that they've done a few competitions where there's been absolutely amazing performance. They did a show in London, and they also did a few competitions. They did prior to the British, and had danced excellent. And 2 very experienced dancers. When you put them together, people expect to see something spectacular.
Ricardo and Julia there, absolutely fantastic dancing, and the whole of the crowd at one end cheering them. But we're back to clapping everything now.
Yeah.
This is started on Tuesday night, didn't it, in the semi-final?
Yeah. Already, not before the dance is finished, during the dance, and that hasn't been very often it's happening, but since the standard is so high, people want to enjoy with it and cheer them on.
There's such a massive style change between Michael and Joanna and Ricardo and Julia. It's almost an impossibility to choose your winner. You have to choose a style.
Yeah, and what do you base it on? Is it only on the character of the dance, or is it the character of the between the 2 of them, and the male and female, or is it the choreography, or is it the speed? There's a lot of things that come into consideration.
That's right.
But as you're right, they have very different style. Even though when they dance in the same dance, they're very different.
And the permutations of those points that you pointed out there, like the judges are taking all that into consideration. It's going through their mind all the time. And
we noticed that Joanna fell earlier, but she seems to be
Yes.
On
Yep.
100% top form again here.
Mm.
It didn't seem to make any difference, that form, luckily.
And Maurizio and Andrea, obviously, they're certainly like the young ones in, aren't they now?
Yeah.
They're the first ones, they're the newest, freshest group. And yet Stefano is younger than them, I would think.
Yeah, well, I believe that they are. They are there. Stefano is definitely the youngest one, I believe, on the block there on this one, on this final. Even though they danced for many, many years and danced a long time with different partners. In this crowd here, I think you're right, Martin. I think they are the youngest ones.
Mm. Andrea, absolutely so keen, and I think you were there also on Thursday night, weren't you, when they danced at the World's Dance Commission?
Yes,
the
prior
rumba
to
that they put over there.
Yeah.
Oh, breathtaking.
Yeah, she has a tremendous ability to produce maximum speed from very little effort, so she can just produce that speed from hardly anything, and it's a terrific asset to her dancing.
Melinda there changed the dress I think for the better. I wasn't too happy with that one, although I know that Nicola thought it was lovely.
Yeah. But we said earlier, Nicola was mentioned earlier, that actually the dress have to enhance also the dancing. Of course it has to do, but you also have to enhance the person that is wearing and what do they feel comfortable with and actually what looks good. Here she chooses a little bit more covered in dress, which in my opinion with Melinda is very feminine as a dancer, and she's filling that one out terrifically. Melia's done the same here. She's also have herself a lot covered in on this one, but beautifully decorated outfit.
I'm not sure that one actually reflects the action of her body
Not really.
as much as
No.
the dark dress before.
No.
Because she has got terrific movement of her body, hasn't she?
Very much so.
And here we go to Stefano and Dasha. I mean, Stefano has almost been in this position before. I mean, this must be the best result that Dasha's ever had.
Where did they finish last year? They also danced here.
No, they didn't dance.
They did
last
not
year.
dance.
No.
No, that's right. That's right. He's just split with his partner, and he was searching and trying to get
That's
himself
right. And
back
they
again.
didn't actually dance in the World Championships either. And I'm not quite sure where they finished in the United Kingdom. I don't think they danced there.
I don't think they danced there either.
So this is obviously the first time in the big ones.
Well, both Ricardo and Michael and Joanna seems to be